Oh, how's it going there, Tubes? Yeah, sorry about Monday there. It's like I had other stuff come up, in life, but that happens, Or sometimes I get one of those funks there and go, oh crap, you forgot to make your vlog today. Oh, anyways, welcome to another vlog 28 now. Wow, 28 videos. Yeah, I know it seems to take me a while to put them out there, but well, so be it. You know, that does happen. You know, but kind of a strange thing. When when I can be, you know, looking looking back at my life here. Wondering, say, where his 43 years gone. Wow, kind of amazing. And there's just a vast variety of different things, different places I've gone to. Sorry about that. I think my mouth is a little bit dry. Be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Gotta take me a drink of Fanta. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I get to talking sometimes, and my mouth will start drying right out, and I'd be like, "Wow." But yeah, it's like, for example, I'll tell you about a trip that I took when I was a little kid. I went down to North Carolina and camped in the mountains there, rustic camping. Yeah, we camped along this river. Yeah, it's like for the likes of me, don't ask me what the name of the river is because I don't know. Yeah, and if you type in well, what is the name of the river? I'd probably come back with smartass. Yeah, but the river, it was really beautiful looking there, quite wide. Yeah, and I was probably only like 5 or 6 when I went on this road trip, and it was in the mountains there that run right through North Carolina there, and I think it might have been I don't know if the Smokies run down through there, or it might have been the Appalachians maybe. No, I think I got the two mixed up there. But there's a sign there that says no wading, no swimming, and no fishing. And I think it went in order of no fishing, no wading, no swimming, and about 800 yards down from where we were camped at, it's like there was this waterfall there that dropped right off the side of the mountain. That's why they didn't want people doing that. But me being a little kid, I'm like, oh, come on, they still gotta take and, you know, wade in there. So it's like I waded in. Now the sign specifically stated that, and I knew how to read it. You know, it it was weird though. You know, just feeling that water run by me. It's like there's nothing like wading in a nice mountain stream. You know, you feel like it kind of relaxes you in a way. Um, so does meditating. It's like I try to meditate sometimes. But sometimes if I meditate, I'll end up meditating with my eyes open there, and it'd be like I'd be stuck that way for a couple of minutes, just meditating. But just for orbs there. It's like I still gotta make an orb video here for you guys there. Uh, yeah, it's kind of interesting, and especially when I've stood in my kitchen, well, in our kitchen here in the house that I live in, man, I saw that I rinsed dishes out in the kitchen sink, and all of a sudden I thought we had an intruder in the backyard there, because this happened 3 different times, and I'm thinking, wow, am I seeing things or what? So after I got done doing what I was doing there, I went and yeah, I went down there. I opened the back door there. I went and walked down there in the dark there, because if we had an intruder, I didn't want to turn the light out, the light on there. But yeah, I either turned the light on or I just left it off. It's like when I walked outside, there was nothing there. It's like as if I could see something standing in the room behind me in the reflection. That's why I thought this thing was outside. I thought the apparition was outside, and it could have either been outside or it could have just been standing behind me. But whenever someone puts weight on the wood paneling floor upstairs there, you can hear the words move. And it's like, whatever it was, it made no sound. It would appear for a couple of seconds or two, and then it would just disappear. It wouldn't even be found again. But, yeah, it's like I've encountered some weird shit in my life before, but, wow. I remember one night, for some of you guys here that like severe weather and weather events there. When I was a kid there, I was probably 7 or 8 years old. Uh, yeah, I think I was 7 or 8. We had already moved to a place called Woodland when I was a kid there. It's like I spent the majority of my life growing up, living in the countryside. So, it's like living in the countryside there. Originally, when we moved to Woodland there, we started working for my parents, my mother and my stepdad there started working for my stepdad's um, parents, for the dairy farm. Ah. It's like one night, my stepdad and I just went outside there. We were doing stuff with the milk cows there, it was a dairy farm. I don't remember what herdage of cattle we had there, but maybe in time, it's like if I were to talk to other relatives there, maybe they'd remember, what the herd numbers might have been but unfortunately though, it's like our farm there was it's like our dairy farm was the type of farm that didn't have computer technology there, so I wouldn't be able to fact trace the record there unless I were to go through the milk corporation there that came by to pick up the milk, you know. But yeah. So now on with the severe weather. The night that I was telling you guys about, uh, well, my stepdad and I were doing stuff with the cattle, and we had this aluminum chutes on two of the three silos there, and it's like the two of the silos were cement Steve silos there, really really tall, you know. It's like Steve would know what I'm talking about, you know, because he you know lives, you know, in Geary country basically, you know. Or maybe not up there where they live up there in Mass, but yeah, yeah, it's like, you know, that's how our 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 barnyards were set up so that we had three different shifts. I think that would milk cows there, so there was three different rotations there. And when you had the three different rotations there, you had to remember, okay, this Boshy's number is, you know, so and so, you know, 100 or 108, you know. Yeah, they were ear tagged there, so we knew which lot that they belonged to, you know, which milking cycle. But man, I think it was every day there we had the milk truck there, but two cement stave silos in a sealed harvester silo. Yeah, sorry if this is like a rambling vlog there, but you know, it's like, yeah, one of those joyous things in life there, you know. But I enjoy talking to you guys there about you know, some of my childhood there. But I better finish that story there before someone loses interest there, and they'd be like, oh wait, I don't like this video, or oh, I don't want to follow this guy there, you know. Oh well. um, how our layout was set up, there was we would have the crowd gate here, and we would bring a certain lot of cattle. We'd bring a certain number of cattle, uh, and bring them into a holding area. And then they had a fence that would come down behind them, and it was called a crowd gate here, you know. And so, and each job was basically just to come along there, and if need be, it would gently bump into the cattle, forcing them up to the milk house. Down below was the um down below there was the other holding area there for like feeding the cows, and then we had an aluminum gateway. No, actually, I think it was steel. Yeah, it was steel gateway there. Well, aluminum and steel gateway that would keep the cows from coming out there, you know. Then we had electrified cross member arms there that had rubber tips there, and as long as you grabbed all the rubber tips, you could easily slide right past the electrified arms there without it zapping you. But boy, let me tell you, if you don't remember to grab a hold of the rubber and you end up touching the inside there without having your hand in the rubber, Oh yeah, you get jolted. Been there, done that. Hell, I used to. Oh, me and my cousins here. Back when the dairy operations were still going on there, when the farm was still going. Uh, Man, me and my cousins there, it's like we'd take turns there and touch the front guy. Or just dare one of us to touch the front guy. Who would end up doing it? Me. I would grab a hold of the electrical there, and I would be like, okay. But I didn't do it again after that though. It's like I'd be like, screw it. It's like I've been zapped enough times by electric fences here and dealing with anything from cattle to whatever, horses. Nah, it ain't one thing, it's another thing there. But that's just one of those comical things that we did when we were kids. But at another aspect here, the night that we had severe weather, it's like we had heard reports there that there could possibly be severe weather, later on. And it's like we had this we had this severe thunderstorm move through the area there, and it was either a regular thunderstorm or just a severe thunderstorm. But ah, it rained. It rained quite heavily, but just prior to it raining, right before the rain had come, it's like my stepdad and I step out from that metal gateway that goes from a post, a metal post, of course, is hanging on. Either a metal or a wooden post there. I think it was metal. So that's what I'm trying to remember, 'cause it's like this is from like 20 some odd years ago, and I'm trying to remember all the stuff there. It happened there, but we just stepped through the gateway there, and we're checking on the codes and stuff, and he just got done closing the gate, and all of a sudden he says, "Let go of the gateway and back up there." So if the gateway is here, I'm like right here in front of it. It's like I did have a hold of it. Sorry, I ain't got no image of a gate there, but yeah, we can just imagine that. So this gets closed, and then over here we had our cement silo there just off to the left of that. Was the feed room where all the mixes of the rations would come on and all that, and that was always cool, but now I'm losing track of that event there. But yeah, we just got done. He just got done securing the gate there, locking it up for the night there, closing it, and all of a sudden he says, "Let go of the gate and move away from it." Well, my stepdad in the long run was back further away from the gate. Well, he told me why afterwards, and I'll tell you as he told me, but that's coming around just around the corner. Um, wow, trying to remember exactly how it happened there. It's like, but I was like less than 2 feet away from this cave. We had a lightning strike the silo, causing the lightning to cascade down the aluminum tubing on across the steel plating of the slanted roof there on top of the feed room, and all of a sudden that thing arced. Yeah, it's like I don't recall. It's like whether or not, because it happened so freaking fast. It's like, wow, totally amazing how lightning strikes. And yeah, it's like, yeah, that was like wow. It's like this dude saved my life. And I'm like, wow. Had it been raining, because the amount of electricity that it travels, do not know the amperage, do not know the voltage. I do know this though, it's like I've heard the amperage kills. It's not the volts that kills the humans, it's the amps. Because the body runs on electrical impulses. But, wow. You see, just picturing, how it happened, it's like, it's amazing. I'm still awestruck to this day there, it's like I'll go and watch severe weather, it's like the only thing I've never seen, I've seen hail, I've seen funnel clouds, you know, I've never seen a water spout, I've never seen a tornado, but those are just other things I can talk about in another vlog here, but it either hit the metal slant roof there, or it struck alongside the building, and electrified it did something. It either hit the roof or it came right down the aluminum sheet there. But either way, had it been raining, it's like I probably wouldn't be talking to you people, in this vlog, right instantaneously after the strike, it electrified the gate to both me and my stepdad. Because I for one, it's like when I was a kid, helping them working the farm there, oh my goodness, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. And I found virtually every single aspect of the entire dairy operation awesome. But I'll talk about some of those experiences in another vlog. But I remember the arc there coming across that fence there, very vivid, really bright. Talk about something that like temporarily flash burns your eyes. It would create one of those lines there, but not permanently damaged. It didn't damage my eyes or nothing like that. It just left temporary flash marks across my eyes. It's kind of like if you accidentally look into the sun. Try that sometime there. It's like you end up with this temporary spot there that eventually goes away. But man, you know, we had this slurry pit, for liquid cow manure there. And that's where the strike ended. Its course there. They found it this ground right there. Oh man. if there had been metal past that metal poster and they hadn't grown it there, it would have electrified the building itself, where the milking parlor was and all that, and I would be like, wow, you know, man. It ain't one bloody thing, it's another thing in life, but man, it certainly is amazing, amazing. I think that's true with my electrical system, it's like, I don't know if anyone has ever experienced this, and if you have, leave a comment, I would love to know, but has anyone ever experienced this in life? Have they ever taken and walked past an older style radio? I ain't talking about the new ones there, with the new BS that they got in radios nowadays, for interference, but I think because of that close encounter with lightning that I had when I was a kid, I think that screwed with my electrical system. And one day when I was working at a job there, before I started working in the EP, I think I've talked about the EP there before. Nope. Yeah, it might be in one of my earlier vlogs there. I'd be talking about the EP there, but another time. But man, I remember this radio there being on an FM station there, and it's like, I was on the janitorial cleaning crew there for the local high school there, and I was working for the corporation called Liquid Public Schools here. But anyways, we were taking and be cleaning classrooms, and I was on my way in to clean one of the classrooms there. Stepped by this must have been like an 80s model radio, and stepped stepped within less than 2 feet of that machine there, and without physically touching that, I changed it without even physically touching the radio there. I either changed it from FM to AM, or it was just another FM radio station there that it skipped over to without me touching it. But as soon as I walked away from it, it functioned just fine. That is really weird. Yeah. Yep. Maybe soon I will treat that video there, and but it would just be basically, bunch of darkness there because I'm not gonna take and turn on the light there, It's like I want to see if I can capture something, coming in front of the camera. I'm making a vlog in the dark. Trying to see if an orb will come by, the camera, It's like, so far since I've been making vlogs, even here in the light there, it's like, yes, I've seen them appear in the light before on video. Sometimes I've seen apparitions. Seen a lot of weird shit in my life there, but man, yeah, randomness. Holy shit. It's like almost freaking, whoops, sorry, too much freaking cussing there. Oh, man. Wow. Not really a lot of other stuff to really talk about at the moment there, but man, kind of a lot of interesting stuff in life, though, Yeah, I know it was all over the place there, but I think sometimes, it's like I think ADD does that to me sometimes. I'd be like in random places there, 'cause it's like, my mind could be thinking about something else there while my mouth is flapping out something else. Yeah, that's about like what it is, I'm trying to deal with that on a daily basis here. Yeah, sometimes it can be a pain in the ass, but, try the best I can in life. I try the best that I can in life. Hope y'all can hear me out there alright, but, I don't want all those things though. Wow. It's amazing. I think I totally tubular. The YouTube, has a lot of interesting things out there. I don't know. But I just don't know. It's like, what else I'm gonna do? It's like I know I gotta take and figure out how to take and spruce up my channel there, so it makes it stand out better. I'd be like, yeah, so maybe then I would get more audience retention. At least I'm glad that I finally overcame my compulsion to always checking analytics. Freaking, you know, nowadays I'm only check it about twice a day. I used to check analytics on the inside of my YouTube channel there. It's, for people out there that are on YouTube, you know what I'm talking about. And I go in there and I check the analytics there and see how many views and this was earlier, when I would be making those earlier vlogs there, I'd be like, wow, you know, I got some views here, and I'd be like, okay. Then I'd get all excited there and go and check it out, and see where at in the world it might have come from, what country there or state. And I would be like, okay, awesome. But I don't know, it's like, I don't think that thing accurately keeps track. It's just, to me, it just doesn't seem like it's accurate. States that have 435 views there, and then it says a totally different thing. Wow. Ain't one freaking thing is enough. Yeah. Yeah, I still got that same old bad habit though, but yeah, eventually I will get rid of it. Everything takes time. Wow. Don't know what else, that I can think to talk to you guys about there, but yeah, that's probably about the last of the video time today, at the moment. And I'll definitely make another one there. This has been another video from Chris B72 Productions. It's me, Chris, signing off. Y'all have a great day, and you take care of yourselves out there. And anytime that y'all got questions or whatnot, or just want to freaking talk there, hop on by the YouTube site there and leave me a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alright. Until then, I will see you guys in the next vlog. Take care, guys. See ya.